Hello again, friends who like nail art. We are doing witchy nails today because it's Halloween, and why not? Well, okay, it's not Halloween yet, but Halloween is coming and blah, 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 blah. So we're going to do that. Yeah. So let me see. What can I tell you about this? This is Madam Glam's House of Light, the purple, but I don't remember what it's called. I'm sorry. And we're going to be using some glitter that I picked up on Amazon. It is a holographic, multifaceted glitter with different sizes in it. So they're hexagonals in large and small, and also some just regular glitter, all in these same kind of color tones, and they are little mixes. I do like them a lot. The larger hexagonals I have a harder time with. The shorter or smaller hexagonals go on pretty easy, and the glitter also goes on very easy. It is absolutely beautiful. There's not one of them in the collection that I don't like for different reasons and different seasons. We are going to be glittering some of these nails fully and some of them in parts because we're going to be layering over this with stamping. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am putting this into top coat. I think you saw that a second ago, but I don't know that I mentioned that's what I'm doing. So I put a layer of gel top coat on top of the, this is only one coat of purple. And I'm going to flash cure those in just a second. Then what we will be doing from there is brushing off, or dry brushing or burnishing, however you want to say that. We're going to burnish in the glitter to make sure that it's lying flat, because when we stamp on top of it, it will be bumpy and lumpy if we don't make sure that that glitter is flat. So I've cured them, and now we're going to brush them off with the brush. I did, I think it was, I went in and wiped off my brush because I realized it still had glitter on it, so that wasn't going to help me. So we're brushing those down and patting them down and making sure they're laying flat now that they're frozen in, and anything that's loose or little bits that don't belong are being brushed away. Then we're going to do another coat of top coat to make sure that we seal in this glitter so that, again, when I go to put the stamping on top, it doesn't make it lumpy and bumpy, and I don't accidentally transfer glitter somewhere I don't want it, which is the other reason to do it. We are going to be using some different stamps today. They are all from Maniology. I'm going to try to put in the description of which plates I'm using. I know one of them is a Kelli Marissa plate. One of them is a fortune telling plate. It's all tarot, which is lovely, and a lot of fun. And there they are. I'm hopefully going to have some more uses for this later, and we are going to use, I believe it's called Simply Black. I think that's it, from Maniology. It's their black stamping paint, not the sticky black. It is just the regular black polish. So we're going to start by picking up the one to the far right, which is going to give us a black background with little webs in the, spider webs in the corner. We're going to combine these with some Halloween stamps as well to just give them a nice witchy feel. I couldn't help myself. I love Halloween. And I'm a fortune teller. So, I'm just saying, when you read tarot, it's kind of fun to have tarot stamps. I got to find more uses for these, though, because they're super cool. There are, I believe, all 22 major arcana on here. So there's a different symbol for each one. And it does actually, believe it or not, in that minuscule itty bitty print, tell you which card it is. So I put the stamp down. I let it dry for a moment while I picked up the second part. And there you go. Now we have a full tarot card. So this is called layered stamping for those of you that may not have done this before. There are a lot of stamping plates coming out like this, which I absolutely love because it allows you to stamp more than one color or more than one part of the design. So you don't have to have a minion, for example, that is all yellow and then you're trying to hand paint in eyes or something. You can actually layer them in. Okay, now I have one of my 1,000 spider webs. I have a lot of Halloween plates. I think I mentioned this before in another video, probably. So I changed my mind. I didn't like the wide one because it was a little too wide for the nail. So I'm picking up the smaller. And I dropped it and I didn't edit that out. So you can laugh with me. I'm going to do this one more time because the third time's a charm, right? So I am going to scrape this one more time. We're going to pick up the smaller spider web. We're not going to use the actual spider, but we're going to use the corners of the web. So I'm taking my piece of tape and just cleaning up my stamper to make sure I don't have anything I don't want to appear. Yep, I'm showing you that I'm going to use the corner of it. And so on either corner of that tarot card, we're going to complement it with a bit of spiderweb. So cute. Okay, so next we're going to fix this one up with a line just to make a clear delineation between that glitter on the bottom and what we're going to do on the top. Okay, here's a dirty little secret. I love to do this. I flip the cap over if I just need a teeny bit of paint because I'm too lazy to put it on my palette. And sometimes I feel like you end up wasting a lot of paint that way. So it's not the best option, but I do it a lot. So I just flip over the cap and then I use my paintbrush to just grab off a little bit of paint from the actual brush that was in the bottle. So I'm going to make a nice clean line. It's going to take me a second just to get this where I want it, the right thickness. You do whatever you like. Maybe you don't want a line at all. Maybe you want a silver line or a different color line. I liked the black because I was kind of trying to keep it in a black, purple, and silver motif. So that's what I did. I'm going to go into my Kelli Marissa. This is the Constellation plate. I like this plate, actually. I use it a lot. It's got cool clouds and other stuff. There's a last spring's nails that I did that you should check out. Oh, I lied. I'm not even going to use that one. I'm going to go back to this one. Haha, just kidding. All right. I am going to pull one of the semi-full, so this would be a full nail stamp, but I'm not going to do a full nail. I'm just going to do that top half. And I believe, and I'm going to throw things around because that's how I roll. Okay. Here we go. There you go. You can see the palmistry and it's got crows and all kinds of good stuff. I am going to get rid of a little bit of it because, and I'm going to try to show you that, because I'm going to try to follow the line of the nail, that diagonal, so that it just fills in without going to the bottom. So the bottom is glitter, the top is a black line, and then the black stamp. And I was very happy with that. That came out really, really good. You do have to think about which direction your slant goes. Otherwise, you will take off the wrong side of the stamp. So you just have to think about it a little bit. I'm going to make a mess of my towel that I have down. Because, why not? I get into my work. You know that. I hope you are all well and starting to get ready to celebrate Halloween. For those of you that are witchy or pagan or just love Halloween, happy Halloween to you. I'm super excited. I love the fall. Everything about fall. Decorating for fall. I love Halloween. I love walking my kids around. I love seeing all the costumes. I wish we didn't have such a hang up about it anymore in schools, but we do. Okay, I'm going to go in with another tarot card. So this is the background. This is, again, a layered stamp. I want to know, comment below, do your children, wherever you are and wherever you live, do they celebrate Halloween at schools or do they not? Our children do not out here, and I find that a shame. We are doing the Wheel of Fortune on this one, just in case anybody was wondering what that teeny, tiny, tiny, itty bitty print actually says. All right, there we go. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the moon, if you were paying attention to which ones I was using. which have no in particular significance, to be honest with you. They were just the ones I liked for that moment. If you have never seen my tarot videos, you're welcome to also view those. I do a tarot video usually every month. We'll see how next year goes, because I don't know if I'll continue to do them. But I do one every year at the dark moon, or every month at the dark moon. Yeah, I can talk. Right now I'm just framing in this nail by drawing lines around the edge of the nail and giving it sort of a framed in look. It almost has a, like, oftentimes these are done with like comic strip looking nails or comic looking nails. What do they call that? There's a name for that. It's not Art Nouveau, but pop art. There we go. I knew it would come to me eventually. All right, this one has glitter across the middle, so when we go to paint our lines for this one, we're actually going to do some kind of squiggly lines, framing in that middle glitter section to give it a little pizzazz. I am using both the silver and the black on this one because I'm trying to tie it in. So it's always good to think about when you're doing nail art how you're going to tie in your colors and your design so that everything flows together well. If you use neon green, for example, on one nail, it should show up across the nails, at least most of the nails, somewhere. If it doesn't, then oftentimes what happens artistically is it just looks disjointed and like you forgot something or stuck a random color in without any reason. So you want things to sort of flow together. I am going to pick up the silver stars now, and I'm going to put those at the top and the bottom of each of this nail. And if you were keeping track, we are down to the last nail after this. So this is a pretty quick set to do. I believe it took me about 18 minutes, and that is at full stop speed. So without editing the video at all or doing anything to it, it was about 18 minutes long before I started editing, and the only things I took out were the dead space that, nobody really wants to see. All right, so that is 4 out of 5. We're going to do our last nail in just a second, as soon as I throw the nail tray around. This time again, we're going to draw our line to block off that other side space. And then we are going to be doing, let me think here, remind me. It was witchy. It was something witchy. It might even be a witch. I'm not sure. A fortune teller? Something like that. Here it comes. Not funny that I'm editing a video and I can't remember when I edited it the first time what the fifth nail was. What was the fifth nail? It was good though. I know that. It was fun. Oh, it's the hands. I think it's the crystal ball. Was I right? Is it the crystal ball? Oh, no, I went back. I'm sorry. I put a pentacle in the center of that nail. I forgot I went back and I did some more work on the one with the wiggly lines. Okay. Here we go. Now we are back to that last nail. So funny. If you have not checked out some of my other videos, check out my other videos because I do have a bunch on the fall trends this year. I've also done some fall nails. I had some awesome summer nails. If any of you missed those, there are some wedding nails. I will do just about anything. If you have a look that you want me to try or you think should be on my channel, please feel free to leave me a comment and I will try to do my best to produce whatever you're looking for. I'm going to put a little moon, a silver moon in the corner. This is the set of hands with the crystal ball that I was telling you about a minute ago. I will fix up, you can see that the bottom right there, the arm didn't quite connect. So I'm going to take my liner brush and just touch that up a little bit. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you've gotten to this point in the video, it means you liked it enough to stay. Yeah, you did. Admit it, you did. It was good. I am going to top coat these now. Also, feel free to share, by the way. That helps me grow. And it encourages me to do more things. When I get a lot of people who like or watch my videos, it tells me that I'm on the right track. and I will continue to produce some more. I'm not going to show you me top coating every single nail, but I did them all. That's a close-up of what they look like, and we're going to go to the final cut. I will see you next week. Enjoy.